right, hello, good morning. Hello, Access family. Welcome to yoga. My name is Bliss Benson. Be sure to check out the waiver before you start. And we will start with a seated warm-up today. So finding a simple cross-legged position on your mat. And if sitting cross-legged is not comfortable, you can always find kneeling or extend the legs straight. We'll take a moment here, lengthen through the crown, roll the shoulders back and down, gently close the eyes. And we'll just follow the path of the breath as we breathe in, expanding the belly. Feeling the breath move through the ribs. At the top of the breath, a nice lift of the chest. And as we exhale, reversing that, feeling the fall of the chest. The breath moving through the ribs, through the torso. And at the bottom of the breath, the belly gently pulling into the spine. So focusing on those three parts of the breath, it's called three-part breath. The belly, ribs, and chest. Focusing on that as we inhale and exhale. Nice deep inhale breaths. Nice deep exhale breaths. Taking a moment to set any intentions for your practice. Thinking about what you'd like to let go of, what you would like to receive. And slowing that up, we'll gently blink the eyes open, beginning to link breath to movement. Let's take a nice inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhaling, scooping up. Exhaling, hands through the heart. And this time as we inhale, let's reach up and over. Grounding down through the sit bones, finding length to side bend. And then we're reverse, inhaling through center. Exhaling to side bend, finding length to reach up and over. Moving side to side with the breath. And the next time we find that right side, let's begin to fold the chest over the knee. Take a nice long diagonal reach, opening the shoulder. And we'll reverse that, inhale through center. Exhale, other side, begin to fold the chest over the knee, reaching long with the arm. And inhaling through center, let's bring the arms overhead. And as we exhale, let's open the heart. Take a nice deep inhale here in chest expansion. We'll do seated cat and cow. As forearms come together as we take a little tuck of the chin around into the spine, cat spine. And then as we inhale, blossoming open to that cow spine, lifting the heart, lifting the tail. And then moving the breath, exhaling and pulling it together. Inhaling to open it. Let's take an inhale, open the heart, and then reach the fingers behind with a nice open heart, lifting the chest. And exhale, release. Bring the hands to the thighs. We'll begin to circle through the spine, stirring the pot, letting the head be heavy, rolling through one direction. And as we come through center, folding over the legs, we can reach the hands forward, just like child's pose here, but in our crossed legs. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. And then on an exhale, returning the hands back to the lap, and we'll begin to circle the spine the other direction. Rolling through the spine. And one last time, folding forward, reaching those hands forward, folding at the hips. This time we'll grip the mat, elbows come to the mat, we'll pull ourselves forward, coming to a nice quadruped position here on the mat. Starting with cat-cows, running through the cat spine, pressing the floor away. And then unfurling, lifting the heart, lifting the tail, letting the belly sink. And we'll move through that cat-cow position with your breath, flexing in the spine, taking a nice round. And then sinking the belly, lifting the heart and tail. And then coming to a nice neutral spine, we'll do some lateral flexion in the spine. Send the hips to the right, gaze to right, making a C curve with the spine. And then coming through center, reverse the C. Hips to left, gaze to left. And we'll move side to side a couple times. And coming through center, core engaged, we'll send the right toes back, press through the heel, stretch the foot, the bottom of the foot, the calf, the fascia, make a little bounce. And then we'll float that leg to the height of the torso, opposite arm reaching forward, but keep belly hugged in for spinal balance. We'll pull the forearm, the elbow and the knee together as we round through cat spine. Inhale to stretch it long. Exhale to pull it in. Inhale to send it long. Let's do a couple more with your breath. And on the last one, we'll reach and hold, belly hugged in, spinal balance. Nice long line of energy. Keep the leg lifted. We'll bring the hand to the mat. We're going to tap that toe down, squeeze the glute to lift. So using that glute to lift the leg, belly hugged in, so we're not working the low back. Keep the work in the glute. We're going to move this to a little rainbow tap. So we're going to take the leg. We're going to make a big rainbow arc as it crosses behind the body, taps on the other side. Rainbow arc back to center. As it crosses and taps to the other side, we can gaze at that foot, making that C curve, that lateral flexion of the spine. Let's do one more cross and tap. And hold. We can tuck the toe under, or you can keep the toe pointed. Hands can walk towards that leg, accentuating that curve of the spine. Walk with the hands through center. We're going to take a big open of the leg all the way to the side. Then we're going to turn sideways. I have room here. The leg opens all the way to the side. We'll tuck and roll up for a nice gate pose. Take a reach up and over. Inhaling to lift the torso. Exhaling to reach. Moving side to side with the breath. Our side gate pose. Opening the side body. We'll take a little side gate hold and reach and hold. Take a nice deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to cartwheel the arms down and then sit into the hips. So reaching the fingers forward. The knee is wide, just like child's pose. If child's pose is better for your body, you can always bring that gate leg in. Otherwise, have that gate leg long, sitting in the hips, putting a nice opening in the inner thigh. Thread the needle and gate, take a little lift of the head. We're going to scoop, it should be your left arm, scoop it underneath, reach toward the long leg, so the arms crossing into the body, arms reaching in opposite directions, reaching toward that big toe. And then release, arms reach overhead. Bend the elbows, grip the mat, pull yourself forward to quadruped once again. Cat and cow, spreading the fingers wide, rounding in the back. And then we'll reverse. So letting the belly sink, lifting heart and tail for cow, and then rolling into cat. Having a nice neutral spine, send the left toes back, toes tucked to the mat, pressing the heel, calf stretch, foot stretch, fascia stretch. And float that leg to the height of the core, opposite arm reaching forward, spinal balance. And then pull the elbow knee together, inhale to reach long. Pulling in that spinal flexion, core engaged as you reach it long. Let's do another one. And hold it long, don't let the belly sag down, spinal balance. Float that hand to the mat. We're going to keep the leg lifted, tap the toe down, squeeze and lift. Squeeze in the glute to lift the leg. And we're going to make a nice little rainbow arc. Make a rainbow with that foot, tap it across, crosses the body, taps on the other side, rainbow arc back to center. Let's do a few more, gazing at the foot as it crosses the body. And let's do one more tap and hold. Tuck that toe to the mat. Walk the hands to the side if you wish to deepen the curve. Walk the hands through center. We're going to pick up the leg, opening up all the way out to the side for side gate. And I'm just going to face front here. Take it around through the spine, rolling up. Side gate, lift up to reach over. And we're going to flow side to side. Inhale to lift, exhale to reach. And let's do one more. Take a nice reach and hold. Take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands forward. Sit the hips back. Knee can widen for a child's pose with a nice gate leg. Again, you can always do full child's pose if you want, pulling the other leg in. Otherwise, experience this child's pose with gate leg. Opening the thigh. Take a lift of the head. We're going to thread that right arm underneath, threading the needle. Arm is crossing into the body, shoulders pressed away from the ear, reaching towards that long toe. And release. We're going to grip the mat with the elbows and the fingers. Step it back into that quadruped. Take a cat and cow here if you wish to reset the spine. And then we're going to tuck the toes underneath, lift the hips up and back for downward dog. Opening at the armpits, lifting the tailbone. Knees can be bent deeply, walking through the feet. Let's take a nice little walk of the feet to the top of the mat. And bend the knees, belly to the thigh, take a roll through the spine. Ooh, inhale to circle up. Tall mountain. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, swan dive, fold up the hips, diving it down. Knees can bend deeply if you need. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. And exhale, forward fold. We'll do that 2 more times, bend the knees, roll through the spine. Inhaling to circle up. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, swan dive, diving it down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. Exhale, the forward fold. Last time, bend the knees and roll through the spine. Inhale to circle up. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, swan dive, diving it down, folding at the hips. Knees can bend. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. Exhale, forward fold. For ragdoll, grabbing the opposite elbows, head hangs heavy, shaking it out, letting the body sway. And we'll do our bend twist. If you have a block, if your hands don't reach the mat, you can always reach to a block or maybe hands to shin. Otherwise, right hand to center mat, bend right knee deeply. We'll twist open to the left hand to sacrum, reaching to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale to forward fold. And we'll reverse. Left knee bends deeply, left hand to center mat, twisting right into sacrum or reaching. And exhale to forward fold. Hands to mat, we're going to step the right foot back. So take a big step with the right foot back. Widen that foot so that the hand is inside the foot. We'll take some little hip circles here, drawing a horizontal circle on the mat, one direction. And then reversing. So I'm just rolling on the back ball of the foot, circling the hips, circling the body. Let's bring that knee to the mat. Take a little lift to the heart. We can walk the foot inside the hands here. Straighten that leg, send the hips back, flex the foot towards the face, hamstring stretch. And then bend the knee, lift the heart. Do a nice little lunge. Exhale to Hanumanasana or half split. Heel pressing into the mat. And again, bending the knee, lifting the heart, inhale. Exhale to send back. And let's bend the knee, lift the heart, tuck that back toe underneath. And we're going to step it forward to forward fold. And again, take a little shake out here. We're going to switch to the other side. Hands behind the feet. We're going to step back with that left foot for a nice little lunge. Hand comes inside the foot. Foot outside the hands. Take a little hip circle here, rolling on the ball of the foot. Circle one direction. And then reverse other direction. Back knee finds the mat. We'll inhale with the heart. Exhale, send the hips back. Flex the foot towards the face if you want. You can step the foot inside the hands. Bending the knee, lifting the heart. Maybe your hands are up on the thighs if that's too deep. And then sending the hips back, flexing the foot toward the face. We'll do that a few times dynamically with the breath. Sinking the hips, lifting the heart. And then sending the hips back, flexing the foot, folding over the leg. Heel pressing into the mat. And we're going to tiptoe that foot wide. So hand inside the foot, tuck the back toe underneath, lift the back knee. I'm going to step it forward to Malasana or Yogi squat. So my heel's kind of pointed, angled in, my toe is angled out. I'm going to step the back foot forward. Toes are out, heels are in. High or low, Yogi squat. Elbows press the knees wide. Nice long spine, lengthening through the crown, lengthening through the head. Couple more breaths. Release the hands to the mat. Take a little release into forward fold. Tiptoe those feet back to hip distance. We'll bend the knees, roll up through the spine. Inhale to circle up, upward salute. Exhale, open the heart, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the fingers, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive, folding at the hips, diving it down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. Exhale, forward fold, hands framing the feet, stepping the feet back, first time on the knees, knees to the mat, finding that kneeling plank. Elbows bend directly back as we lower all the way down to the mat. Tops of the feet, pressing the mat, lifting the heart with the strength of the core, maybe floating those hands, cobra. Exhale, reverse tricep push-up, press into the mat through that reverse tricep push-up, tuck the toes underneath, lift the hips, downward dog, pedaling at the feet. We'll do that sun salutation A again. Bending the knees, gaze forward, take a little hop to the top of the mat. Roll through the spine. Inhale to circle up. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, swan dive, diving it down, fold at the hips. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. Exhale, forward fold. Hands from the feet, stepping the feet back. From the toes this time if you wish. Spread the fingers wide, nice energized plank. It's like a little mini crunch in the core. I'm scooping my hips toward my ribs. High, low plank. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, flip the feet. Downward dog, pedal the feet out. Then the knees gaze forward. We'll take a little hop to the top of the mat. Roll through the spine. This time, sun salutation B. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, chair pose, bend the knees, send the hips back. Nice energized core, we're in that chair pose. Knees behind the toes. Hands can be at heart or reaching. Feel that energy. Take a nice inhale in chair. Exhale, diving it down to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen and flatten. Exhale, forward fold. Hands from the feet, stepping back to plank. Knees or toes, high, low plank. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Walk through the feet. Starting on that right side, we'll inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle the ankle. Shoulders stay equal. And on exhale, bring the knee into the nose as you round forward into plank. Scooping out the belly to step the foot through. Back heel finds the mat for warrior one. Roll up through the spine, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands turn the feet, diving it down. Back heel lifts, unweight that front foot, send it back. For plank pose, high, low plank. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, flip the feet. Downward dog, pedal it out. And moving to the left side, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle the ankle. Exhale, knee into nose as you round in the spine, stepping the foot through. Back heel finds the mat for warrior one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands for the feet, back heel lifts. Again, unweighting that front foot, sending it back, energizing. For plank, high, low plank. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, flip the feet. Downward dog, pedaling it out. Start on the right side. We'll take a nice inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do that again. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, crossing under the body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee wide, same side elbow. Last time, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through for high crescent lunge. Stepping on the railroad tracks, energize the core, roll up through the body. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Let's take an exhale, javelin, send the palms back towards the back heel. Nice long diagonal reach with the body. And again, inhale, arms reach, lifting the torso. Exhale, javelin. Airplane arms. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, javelin, and hold. And we can just hold this javelin, or if you want to do some arm lifts with me, palms down. We're going to take a little lift and lower, firing those triceps. Just a little pulse, pulsing those arms up. And take a little pause, this time squeezing the pinkies together. Pinkies squeeze towards one another. Pulsing those arms together and releasing. And then we'll combine these two, squeeze the pinkies towards one another and keep that squeeze while you lift them lower. Nice energized legs. To release out, we'll be opening out to warrior two. On an inhale, arms reach overhead, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel open, rotating open to that warrior two. Adjusting your stance, heel to arch alignment. Lifted torso, equal pelvis. Deep bend in the front knee, taking up lots of space on the mat, pressing open, shoulders rolled open. Gaze over those front arms, strong warrior. Hold and breathe. And we'll flip the palm, scoop it back, reverse warrior. Exhaling through warrior two. And extended side angle, light on the bottom arm. Nice long diagonal reach. Maybe unsupported. If you're unsupporting, lifting from the root, from the pelvic floor up to support the core, support the body. And we'll inhale through warrior two, exhale, reverse warrior. One more time, coming through warrior two and extended side angle. Nice long body reach. Shoulders stacked, lifting through warrior two. Straighten that front leg for triangle. We're going to kick the hip back, reach the fingers forward as far as we can, and then begin to drop over that leg, but keep the shoulders nice and open. My shoulders are stacked vertically, reaching through that top arm. Energy of the hip is reaching down. So it's nice opening on this top side body. Hold and breathe. You can hold the triangle, or if you wish to do a balance posture here, we can move into half moon, which can be a little bit tricky. So your choice, what you want to do, take a little bend in the front knee, gaze down at that big toe. We're going to reach the crown of the head forward, become lighter on that back foot. Floating the back foot, hips are nice and open. Expanding out from the center of the body, from the solar plexus, expanding out. To come out, we're going to float to goddess. We'll bend that front knee, float it into goddess. We'll take an inhale, reach star, exhale, goddess. So it's a nice, goddess is a nice little plie squat. It's like my back's against the wall. I'm sliding up and down. Knees are pressing wide with the toes. Tailbone is heavy. Reaching and pulling. And let's take a little goddess hold. You can have goddess arms or hands at heart. Tucking the tail. Nice long torso. Knees pressed wide. Hold and breathe. Sinking it low. Maybe add a little sway. Pulse one heel and the other if you like movement. And we'll press through the feet to stand. Make the feet parallel or even pigeon-toed to one another. Hands can be at hips or open out to a T. We're going to fold over the hips, coming into wide leg forward fold. Diving it down, crown of the head reaching to the earth. It's like we're folding over that clothesline at the hips, letting the tailbone be heavy. Knees can be bent. Keeping the hips where they are, we're going to give the back leg a hug. Hug that back leg, hug the thigh, chest to the thigh. And coming through center, we'll give that front leg a hug. Again, the chest to the thigh. And we're going to continue to pivot on the toes and ball the feet into a low lunge to the front. Hands frame the foot. From that lunge position, we unweight the front, send it back for plank pose, high-low plank. Inhale to cobra up dog. Exhale, flip the feet. Downward dog, pedal it out. And sway through the hips here, lift the tail, walk it out. We're going to start on the left side. On the left side, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee crosses under the body, taps opposite elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee taps wide, same side elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And we'll step it through. Feet can widen more on row tracks here. Roll up through the spine. Inhale, the high crescent lunge. Exhale, javelin. We'll do that 3 times with the breath. All 10 toes pointing forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, javelin. Again, inhale and lift. Exhale and javelin. And we're going to do that tricep work again. Palms down, little lift and lowers. Really energizing that back leg. The legs should be working. Keeping the body up nice and energized. And then we'll squeeze the pinkies together. We'll squeeze together. Squeeze and release. Shoulders away from the ears. And then combining those 2 movements, squeeze the pinkies together, little pulses up. And to release, we're going to cartwheel open to warrior 2. Take a nice inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pivot open into that warrior 2. Nice long stance on the mat, nice deep bend in the front knee, knees behind the toes, shoulders roll down. We'll take a flip of the palm, scoop it back, reverse warrior. Take a nice inhale, lift the torso through warrior 2. Exhale, extended side ankle. And again, with the breath, lifting the torso, warrior 2. Scooping it back, reverse warrior. Coming through warrior 2. Light on the bottom arm, extended side angle, supported or unsupported. Floating from your core strike. And we'll lift your warrior 2, straighten the front leg, kick the hip back, reach the fingers forward for triangle. You're going to fold over that leg, making nice angles with the body, reaching through the crown of the head. Hip is pressing down, feeling nice opening in this top side body. Shoulders nice and open to the side wall. You can stay in this triangle if you wish to do balanced posture. Bend the front knee, gaze down at the front foot. Reach the crown of the head forward, float that back leg. Find the center, expand out. Keep that core engaged for half moon. To come out, we'll be floating to goddess. Take a bend at the front knee. We're going to float it into goddess squat. I'm just going to flip around here. Finding that nice goddess again. We're going to reach. This time, straight arms, palms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straight arms, palms up. Reaching and squatting. And we'll take a nice little squat and hold. Take a little bend of the elbows. We're gonna take a little tap and reach, moving side to side. One elbow bends, the other arm reaches. And come through center. We're going to press to stand, make the feet parallel or even pigeon-toed. Hands at hips or open out to a T. Take a dive down through that forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Head is nice and heavy. Tailbone lifted. And again, we're going to hug the back leg. Just a thigh, give that back leg a hug. And hug the front leg. Give a nice squeeze. You're going to continue to pivot toward the front of your mat, pivoting on the heel and ball of the foot. Hands from the foot. We're in a nice low lunge. Unweight the front foot, send it back, maybe floating for a high low plank. Last chaturanga here. Inhale to cobra up dog. Exhale, flip the feet. Downward dog, pile it out. And let's take a walk. And the feet through center. We'll come onto the back. Knees to chest, flatten the spine. Rock side to side. And then open the body wide. Take a big, wide rock here. Take a pause at the back. We're going to take a big wrap of the right leg around the left. Stacking the thighs. Flex the feet, catch opposite shins. Pulling the shins away from one another and pulling the knees toward the heart for cow face legs. Tailbone is to the mat, spine is nice and flat. Alternate posture here is figure 4. If it is difficult to catch the legs here, you could also use a strap if you have one to lasso around the feet. Moving into figure 4, we'll just widen that knee, make a hole, reach through the hole, reach around the outside of the knee. Pull the legs into the chest. And from figure 4, release the legs, let that left sole of the foot go straight down to the mat. Open the arms out, cactus arms. We're going to drop the right sole all the way to the left, coming into a supine twist. If this is too intense, you can always just stack the knees instead. If you want more, you can close the cross of the legs, coming into a deeper twist. Shoulders to the mat. And we'll lift the knees up through center, reach inside the knee, grab outside blade of foot for one-legged happy baby. Bottom leg can stay bent or it can extend long. Knee pulling to the armpit, sole of the foot, pulling to the earth. And then bringing the other leg, we're going to start again. Open leg rocker, rock side to side, massage the back. Take a little pause in the back. We're going to take a big wrap of the left leg around the right. Stacking the thighs, bending at the knees, flexing at the feet, cow face legs on the other side. Pulling in the shins in opposite directions. Knees to chest. Again, figure 4 is alternative. And we'll take a widen of that knee, reach through the keyhole, pull knees into chest, figure 4. Again, nice flat spine. Releasing those figure 4 legs, let the right sole of the foot drop straight down. Cactus arms, left sole of the foot drops to the right. If you want less, stacking the knees. If you want more, closing the cross of the legs, wrapping them tight, or a supine twist. Gaze up to the sky or away from the knees. Exhale, bring the knees up through center, reach inside the knee, grab outside blade of foot, bottom leg stays bent or extends long. One-sided happy baby. Pull that knee into the armpit. You can always catch behind the thigh if you can't reach outside blade of foot. And we'll bring the other leg to join, full happy baby. Spine is flat to the mat. Maybe add a rock. You can add straddle stretch here as well, straightening one leg or both, or remaining in child pose. Spine to the mat. And we'll take a moment here for Shavasana. Maybe you enjoyed that reclined butterfly. This is an option, soles and feet together, knees wide. You can take up lots of space with the body into horse pose. Or maybe you enjoy seated meditation. You can find a nice cross-legged position on the mat. Just take a moment here to trace the breath. Body be heavy, breath light. Just taking some time here to reflect in gratitude. Gratitude for our health. Gratitude for this place. Gratitude for our yoga practice. Gratitude for the good things in your life. Right now, just listing them off in your mind. A moment to just marinate in gratitude. Take a little wiggle of the toes, of the fingers, rocking the head side to side. Take a nice reach of the arms overhead, reaching long through the toes. And on an exhale, bending the knees, knees to sky. We'll take a little roll onto the side. The bottom arm becomes the pillow as we come into side laying. Holding for a breath. And then pressing up to seated. We'll close the practice with rainbow breath, taking a nice cross-legged position, maybe switching across the legs. You guys probably always tend to sit with the same leg forward. We'll take a nice inhale, circle up. Exhale, palms down, release. Again, inhaling, circle up. Exhale and release. One more inhale, circle up. Palms find one another. Exhale, elbows bend wide. Hands to forehead for positive thoughts. To the lips for positive words. To the heart for positive actions today. The light in the teacher in me bows down with deep respect and gratitude to the light and teacher in you. Namaste. Thank you so much, Exos family. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed class, and we'll see you soon.